All right, time now for Rumors and Rumblings, brought to you by Land Rover. According to ESPN's Buster Olney, Ben Zobrist still the Mets' #1 target. However, he reports that they continue to look at former Cubs switch-hitting center fielder Dexter Fowler. And Harp, I want to ask if you're hearing anything new on the Fowler front.
Well, I checked into this, and I got a pretty succinct reply via text from a Mets official, said no interest. So that sounds like they're not going there. And it makes sense because Fowler, look, if you're getting a guy, and it looks like now, whoever they get to play center field, you want a left-handed bat, maybe to platoon with Lagares. That's what would fit there. Fowler had terrible splits in terms of hitting against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, here's the splits.
Yeah, you see him here. He did 228 against right-handed pitching, so 326 against lefties. Well, Lagares is a better hitter against left-handed pitching, obviously, so that doesn't seem to fit. So a guy like Gerardo Parra might be a better fit, Denard Span, somebody like that, than Fowler. And Fowler apparently is looking for pretty big money. I don't know if he's going to get it.
Is Dexter Fowler worth $60 million if he wants to get that?
Not to me. And if he is, he's got to be an everyday player for you. And I don't think that's the Mets' intention unless they have another deal where they could trade Lagares, something like that.
I feel like we kind of do this every week with Harp. But if you're going to spend $60 million on Dexter Fowler, who we don't know is a great fit, how about spending it on Ben Zobrist, who we all believe is a good fit? We keep coming back to this idea that the Mets don't want to go to the fourth year, don't want to go to $60 million on a guy like Zobrist, but he still fits this team. He's still a better bargain than any of the guys we're talking about.
He is, and I made some more calls this week about Zobrist, and it's funny, you know, just in baseball, people, you get split opinions. Scouts I talk to say, don't give him this fourth year. He's going to be 38 by his fourth year. He's going to go over the cliff at some point. He's not a guy that gives you big power, so what are you getting for that? He's a solid player, you know, he's a good guy and versatile and that, but do you want to spend the fourth year on another time? I spoke to a GM, though, said, look, if he's what you believe is the final piece to help you win a championship, then you go the extra mile. And in the Mets' case, it really is. That's the guy, because they're not going to, where else are they going if they don't go for Zobrist in this free agent market?
Do GMs think like fans, like Mets fans say, we only need the first 2 years of his contract, 2 or 3 years, that's our window? Do GMs think about that? I'm not going to worry about how long this contract is. I'm not going to worry about how old he is. We need to win right now.
I really don't think so. I think they look at it in totality, the whole picture, but you know, when it comes right down to it, when a team thinks they're on the verge of winning, then they may look more at it in that respect.
I've always thought, you know, maybe a GM should think about it that way because, I mean, really the GM's answering to his owner and the money he's spending. So what Harp is saying is absolutely accurate. But I just feel like if you're a guy who wants to sign a guy to a 7-year, 8-year deal, chances are I'm not going to be the GM at the end of 7 or 8 years. So give him all the money now. Who cares?
Let the next guy deal with it.
Yeah.